that's the block. Enemy and friend is not an option. We all listen now, we go dance and start. Sing Salavina, Manor.
Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. Ito na po yung pong sinasabi ko guys, na magkaroon po tayo ng journalized transaction. So since my theory, explain ko sa inyo yung theory muna bago tayo mag journalizing. So here we go guys. Shoutout muna doon sa mga 100 plus na subscriber ko. Thank you so much po sa inyong lahat. Special mention ko lang po dito si Shalom TV at saka si Nemesio Espra po. Thank you for shoutouting me again. Mega shoutout po sa inyong lahat na nanood din po dito. Sumusunod po sa akin. So here we go guys. Dito muna tayo sa theory. Explain ko medyo may katastasan din. Para ito kasi yung sa umpisa bago si journalize. Ang journalizing po, ito pong yung mga applications niya. So, dito tayo kay accounting. So, what is accounting? Accounting is a service activity. Its function is to provide quantitative and informative, primarily financial in nature and about economic entities that intended to be useful in making economic decision. So, yung accounting guys is the process of financial transactions pertaining to a business. So, si accounting process need talaga siya ng summarizing, analyzing, and reporting this transaction to oversight agencies, regulators, and tax collections entities. In other words, accounting is an art of recording, classifying, summarizing in a significant manner and in terms of money transactions and events which are in part of at least of a financial character and interpreting the results thereof. So the definition mentions the four function of accounting, which is recording. Recording is journalizing guys. The classifying, that is the posting transaction guys. The summarizing, that is the post-closing trial balance preparation po yan. The interpreting is the analytical and interpretative works of the accounting process. And then the review of the financial statements if the business is in a good record, in a good statements, in a good way of using it, and if it is the financial is on profit or not, maginansya ba siya o hindi. Kaya may i-review po tayo dyan, lalo na sa mga tinatawag ng generally accepted accounting principles. Yan po. So let us go to the bookkeeping. Ito po ang trabaho ni booking with application of accounting process. So, si bookkeeping po is the process of recording systematically the business transactions in a chronological manner. Oh my God. Sorry, naputol guys. So, ulitin ko, is the process of recording bookkeeping systematically business transactions in a chronological manner. It is systematic because it follows procedures and principles of accounting. It is also chronological because the transactions are recorded in order of the date of occurrence. Now, the aspect is one of the four major functions of accounting. The bookkeeping process is traditionally assumes the responsibility of recording functions. It runs to classifying and summarizing aspects, which part of the completion of the bookkeeping work. Now, what are bookkeepers? The bookkeepers in general are accounting technicians like Certified Tax Technician, CTT. The CPAs, accounting clerks, who study accounting, also that can work or do the functions of accounting. Kahit wala kang pinag-aralan na accounting, kung marunong ka ng accounting, pwede ka sa bookkeeper. are also the one who perform the accepted accounting principles. Yes, who can accept the principles of accounting. May proseso kasi yan, guys. So yan po ang ano nila, differentiation po yan, guys. So let us go po sa financial statements. What are financial statements? Financial statements are the accountant's report at the end of the period intended for the owner or business management use. And they are the following: a statement of financial position, that is balance sheet, the statement of comprehensive income statement, the statement of financial performance, the statement of changes of owner's equity, the statement of cash flows, the statement of financial position are the following: the assets, liabilities, and owner's equity. Assets, guys, meanings tell us how much the business. So the statement of financial possessions are the assets, liabilities, the owner's equities. So yan, guys. So yung assets, guys, meaning tell us how much the business owns, while the liabilities tells us how much the business owns. Yung utang po niya, guys, magkano po yung natira, yung na utang niya. Owner's equity, yun po ang assets. Liabilities, less po si assets, less liabilities equals the owner's equity po, guys. Tell us how much is left for the business. Yan po siya. And the preparation of financial statements are by the following period. For the month ended by monthly, then for the quarter ended every 3 months, for the 6 months period ended by semi-annually, by the year ended every end of the year. Now, these financial statements are needed with the following forms of business organizations. They have also their types of activities, guys. The forms of business organizations are the sole proprietors, yung single proprietorship po, guys. Pangalawa, the partnership, the corporations, and the cooperatives. So sila po yung mga nangangailangan ng financial statements preparation po, guys. Okay? So let us go to the activities. Yung activities po are the services concerned. The business that has service income, mga professionals po sila, guys. Yun po nangailangan doon, mga shops, repair shops, internet cafe. Yun po ang mga janitorial service. Yung walang mga puhunan kundi services lang po, guys. Yun po ang service concern income po. Ito po yung mga merchandise concern, yung businesses po na engage ng goods or commodities or any forms of business products that sells them in a profit, like for example retailer, wholesaler, groceries, stores, and best example for this nature of business. And this is also includes foods, beverages sold in restaurants and related establishment. Also manufacturing concern. Sila po yun, guys, na engage in buying of raw materials and supplies to be processed or manufactured, converting into finished product for sale at a profit, like furniture shops, manufacturers like cars and home appliances, etc. Bakeries and restaurants are good example too for this. So sila po yung tinatawag na perpetual inventory concern of the financial statement. Dalawa po kasi dito, service concern at saka service inventory concern, at saka yung tinatawag na perpetual inventory. So, meron po tayong hybrid companies. Yung may dala po ng service concern, mga manufacturing, yung mga merchandising. Yun po ang mga ano nila. Mga hybrid na po sila. Yung mga marami ang mga business. Mga companies na po. Yun na po ang hybrid na po sila. So, may books of accounts po tayo na gagamitin sa mga financial statements natin. Ito po yung box of original entry, general journal notebook, at saka book of financial entry. Special journal po yung ano niya, at saka general ledger notebook po ang gamitin. Books of accounts consists of the following. Paggamit nyo ng box of accounts ay may tinatawag po siyang date, column, particulars, folio, the debit and the credit column. Explain ko po ito guys pagdating natin sa journalizing. Doon po isa-isahin ko rin po ito para makita niyo kung paano ito nagkaroon ng ganito yung mga format po niya guys. Okay? What are the accounts title used and elements of financial statements? Meron po siyang tinatawag na mga major account titles intended po related to financial statements. So, there's 5 types of major accounts that are related to financial statements. The assets, the liabilities, the owner's equity, related to the measurement of performance in the statement of comprehensive income. That is the income and the statement. Income and expenses po guys. This major accounts has its own elements of accounts title to be used guys. Like the assets. Assets are defined as valuable things owned and used by the business in its operations like cash, building, land, machineries, furniture, fixture, equipment, stalls, etc. It is also includes inventories, prepaid expenses, and the debt collectible by the enterprise from a customer, which we term as receivables. Assets has classified into 2. It is namely current assets and the non-current assets. You know guys, the current assets, an asset that a company holds and can be easily sold or consumed and further lead to the conversion of liquid cash. Yung madali bang makonvert mo ng cash, yun po ang current assets. In other words, also current assets that expected to last only for a year or less is considered. Current assets that is expected to last only for a year or less is considered. Current assets are also the assets of a company that are expected to be sold or used as a result of standard business operations over the next year. Yan po guys. 1 year po at least mag-ano po siya. Current assets. Yan po ang ma-recorded po natin. Include cash, cash equivalents, cash accounts receivables, mga stocks inventory, marketable securities, prepaid liabilities, and other assets po guys. Yun po ang current assets. Na-convert po sila ng cash. Yan po. While non-current assets are the company's long-term investment for which the full value will not be realized within the accounting year. Example for non-current assets include investments, intellectual property, real estate, and equipment. This will appear on company's balance sheet po guys. So, watch out for the next ko na journalized transaction. Pakita ko sa iyo kung paano i-apply itong si assets, liabilities, owner's equity, the income at si expenses po sa financial statement through journalizing. Journalized transaction po ng first steps of the accounting process po guys. Okay?
Holy grail.